What's up, 392 gang? It's your boy 392 rolling here with another video, and at this moment we're gonna do a cold start. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh man, I got so much stuff to talk to you guys about. First off, get in the car. Okay, first things, appreciate you tuning in. If you're tuning in for the first time, any new subscribers that I've picked up in the last week, which I picked up probably like 4 or 5, I'd like to appreciate you guys for even subscribing, checking me out, support me and stuff. I like to give you guys a shout out. One of the guys I work with, name is Mike. He's one of the drivers up at my job, and I like to give you a shout out for checking me out and even subscribing. Him and his wife subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. But I did want to talk about 5 things I hate. Well, not necessarily hate, but I do not like about my Scat Pack Charger. And I absolutely love this car. This car is awesome. Don't get me wrong. You guys know how I feel about Chargers and the muscle power and all that other stuff. But there's 5 things I absolutely do not like about this car, you know. And number 1 is the front spoiler, like where the spoiler and the bumper and stuff is. They do not have a sensor up there. You know, that's one thing I do not like about this car, is because sometimes you just have to judge, you know, your parking status when you're pulling up into a driveway or drive-through or somewhere that has a parking block. You always go too far over the parking block and it scrapes the bottom of your car. My last car I had was a RT Charger, and this is a true story. I went somewhere, I think the GameStop or somewhere, and that car wasn't lowered like this car. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even lowered. But I parked over the parking block. The parking block wasn't even that tall, and it caught the bottom of my bumper, and I didn't know it, because it didn't scrape when I went over it. So I didn't, if I would have heard that, then I would have did something then, but I didn't hear that. So I went up in the store, came back out, I backed out, and it pulled my bumper off. It literally pulled my bumper off, and I was furious. You know, I wasn't too happy. And this gentleman walked by. He was like, man, I mean, it didn't pull it all the way off, but it pulled half of it off. Only one side was attached, and the rest of the bumper was pulled off. And the guy walked by. He said, why don't you just go ahead and pull it all the way off and put it in your car and in your trunk, you know? And just the thought of that is just like, nah, I don't want to take it all the way off, and then my car is looking all goofy and no bumper on it and all this sort of stuff. So I was with a friend of mine that was riding with me, and we ended up snapping the car back together like it was. It just came out of there's like pieces on there that requires little snaps that you can buy at AutoZone, that you put in like little holes. They already got them drilled into the car and stuff, that you snap the bumper to. Those broken off. And then the bumper itself has like little clips that attaches to the car itself, the frame and all that. And those wasn't broken off, they just came out. So I was able to snap the car back together and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a bittersweet moment. It was like smiles and cries, you know what I'm saying? The same thing that make you smile, the same thing make you cry. So ever since then, I was been leery about even parking close to a parking lot. And especially with this car, I got it lowered on H&R Springs. Shout out to my guy, Garage Driven, for installing the springs for me. That it sits even lower. It sits even lower than that car. So now I park probably 3 feet away from the parking lot. You know, guys out there that got their cars lowered, or guys that got cars like what I got, even Challengers and stuff, y'all understand what I'm saying? Not even a Challenger or a Charger. I mean, any type of car that sits low and you have low front splitters and all of those stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So that's one of the things I do not like. My car has every option that you can get on a Scat Pack except a sunroof. It does not have a sunroof, and I'm not, like I said before in my last video, I'm not tripping about that. This is a performance car. I don't really need a sunroof, you know what I'm saying? But it has every option. So it has all the sensors around the car. It has all the reverse sensors in the back. It lets me know if I'm too close. It lets me know if anybody's standing next to me, left or right. It even lets me know if I have somebody in front of me. You know what I'm saying? It beeps because it has adaptive ride control, which means if I got it in cruise control, it'll ride whatever speed I got it set to. And if it gets too close to a car, it'll slow down. And then once I either get to the next lane or pass that car, it speeds back up. So I got adaptive ride control, so that's not a problem. But the thing is when you get too close to an object that's real low on the ground, this car doesn't pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I do not like about this car, is that it doesn't have front sensors. And it's not just the car, it's, you know, Dodge, y'all need to look into that. You know, a lot of people's buying these cars. A lot of people's going to lower these cars. A lot of people's going to do a lot of extras to these cars and stuff. And I wish you guys would put a sensor in front of the car, let you know that you are too close to a parking block or something, whatever you can do, you know. So that's one thing I do not like about this car. The second thing I do not like about this car is that on the passenger side, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever paid attention to this or whatever. On the passenger side, the sensors on this car, it seems like it picks up more stuff on the passenger side than it does the right side, the driver's side, for some reason. And I don't know if it's because 9 times out of 10 you don't have nobody sitting over there, and the driver is always sitting in the driver's seat, so he's able to see a lot of things. I don't know, or I don't know. You know, I think the sensor picks up more stuff on the right side than it does the left side. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I don't like, you know, about this car. And it's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Because this car, you know what I'm saying, anywhere around the car, it'll pick it up. It'll pick somebody around you. It seems to me that it just picks up more things over there, because I can't see over there. I can't see on the ground. I can't see in the back or nothing like that. I can see more on the driver's side. I can't see more on the passenger side. So maybe they got it more sensitive over that side. My last car, the mirrors tilted down when I put it in reverse, so I was able to see the curve and everything. You know what I'm saying? This car, it doesn't do that. The mirrors does not tilt down, so everything is by sight. You know, you got to see it, you got to visualize it, you got to look at it, you know. And that's a lot, man. I mean, it ain't like I'm driving a bus. I'm driving a car. I'm driving a sedan. I'm driving a full-size car, so I shouldn't have to work that extra hard to see where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I feel. That's just my opinion. You know, you guys might feel different, but that's just my opinion. You know. Okay, so it's like I said, it's not a big deal, but that's just something that always concerned me. The third thing I do not like about this car is the dashboard. The dashboard and the door itself. Like all this material here, it's not the best quality, you know what I'm saying? And my last car had the same materials, and I think, like, I don't know about Scat Packs, but I know I think the new Scat Packs, the 2020s has it. But I noticed, like, when I test drove a Hellcat, that it had the leather, you know what I'm saying? It had the leather dashboard, had the leather on the doors and stuff like that. I got leather down here below, down here, but I don't have leather up here. Up here is like a indoor outdoor type material, you know, and I don't like that material. You know, it accumulates dust a lot. You know, I got a leather cleaner that I put in my car and stuff, and keep the leather and stuff treated and keep it all shiny and clean and stuff like that. Matter of fact, that's what I'm finna go do now, is go clean the inside of my car and get it, you know, put a fresh coat of leather protecting on it. But I don't like that material. You know, it's kind of cheap, you know, and like I said, I spent $52,000 on this car, and you would think, you know, that it would have a little better material than that, you know what I'm saying, in the car. But like I say, later on in the years, you know, like I said, mine was 2017. So 2019, 2020s, you know, they probably got a more upgradable interior. Not too much different than mine, but a little bit, like as far as like the doors and the dashboard, I think they got leather in there. And I wish, you know, like I said, I got every option that you can get on this car besides a sunroof, and leather dashboard wasn't an option, you know. So that's something that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, about the car. I mean, like I said, I still like the car. I love the car. I like the performance. I like the look of the car. It's just certain things, you know, certain things I don't like, you know, and that's one of the things I don't like, you know. And so it's not a big deal, but it's just, you know, I gotta attend to it a lot more. I gotta clean it. I gotta make sure that I got protected on it so it doesn't fade, because out here in Florida the sun is always gleaming, and I don't have a window, you know, those little covers you put inside your car that kind of keeps the shade in, that keeps your car cool. I don't have one of those, and I need to get one, but the sun's beaming on it, and I don't want it to fade. And then dust, I ride with the windows down a lot, and dust gets on it. It accumulates dust a lot, you know what I'm saying? So that's number 3, you know. Number 4 is my Uconnect. My Uconnect, I don't have no problems out of it. And for those that don't know what a Uconnect is your Bluetooth connecting to your car, your phone, or anything that's Bluetooth, MP3 player or whatever is connected to your car. It picks up your car as Uconnect. So that's the name of your system in your car, is Uconnect. And a lot of the times I start the car up, it'll go through the motions and everything, and sometimes I have to reconnect my phone back to the car, and I don't have nothing other than my earbuds connected to my Bluetooth on my phone. So I don't have a lot of things connected Bluetooth wise to my phone other than my earbuds and stuff that I wear at night when I go to work. So I don't understand why this car, I have to reconnect it sometimes, and not all the time, but sometimes I have to reconnect it. So that's something that, you know, I don't think that's just a major concern for me to go to the dealership and say, well, hey, you know, my Bluetooth, it kicks my Bluetooth off sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it might, like I said, if it do it today, it might not do it again for another month, you know, and then I might do it. So I don't know, you know, maybe it's the phone, maybe, I mean, I don't know, but that's something I don't like about the car. And a lot of the time I get in the car, you know how when you get in your car and you get comfortable and you thinking everything is, you know, all your settings, just picture it like this. This picture, every time you get in your car, you have to reset your seat settings, you have to reset your steering wheel to the right height, you got to reset your side mirrors, you got to reset your rear view mirror every time you get in the car, or every once in a while when you get in the car. That's going to get annoying, you know what I'm saying? That's going to get annoying. So a lot of times, like I say, I go to work at night, and I jump in the car thinking all my settings is the way it is, and I got to sit here and spend another 5 minutes to reconnect my phone back to the car, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that is. I mean, it could be a glitch, it could be my phone or anything, but that's one of the things I don't like about my car. Fifth thing, what was the fifth thing? The fifth thing is that I have suede Acutera seats and leather. It's a mixture of suede and leather. And as you can see, you know, a lot of the Scat Packs come with it. If you got that package, if you got the lower package, then what I've got, you're gonna have all cloth seats. You're not gonna have suede seats. I kind of wish that they either made them all suede or all leather, you know. And I know the SRT models, you got the RT Scat Pack, and then you got the SRT model. The SRT model and the RT Scat Pack is the same car. The only difference is that the SRT has an adjustable suspension. Okay, so that's just for the PPI out there that sit and get things confused, and they sit there and say, oh, well, Scat Packs ain't really a real SRT, and it's not this and it's not that. I mean, you're ignorant if you think that. It's the same car, same engine, same options. The only options that the Scat Pack doesn't have versus an SRT is probably all leather seats and adjustable suspension. You can adjust your suspension. Big deal. But I wish that this car had an all leather package where all the seats was all leather. If I could have got a package with this car where the seats was all leather, I would have went with all leather. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the suede. I daily drive my car. I go to work. I sweat, get dirty, and I spend 15 minutes dusting myself off, making sure I'm dry, make sure I'm not sweaty before I get in the car. Because you know, if you get sweat or anything on the suede, it's going to accumulate, and then next thing you know, your car be smelling like dirt, trash, got stuff all lint and dirt all on it. So I don't like that. But I keep my car fairly clean. You know, you can see back there, you can see this seat, you know, I keep it fairly clean, so I don't really have to worry about that. But that's something that I think about, because where I work at, you get dirty, you get sweaty, you get grimy. So I'm in the process of looking for a daily driver so I don't have to drive this car as much, because I am working on this car still. I'm still doing things to it. And I would like to have me a secondary car to where I can just put this car in the shop, get some extra stuff done to it, and I can still maintain my mobility back and forth to work or errands or whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So that's something that, you know, like I say, I really don't have too many big 5 things I don't like. It's just a few things that personally I don't like about the car. Overall, I love the car, and I like the performance, you know. I like the room I got in here, and I just like the car, period. Like I told you before, I mean, I like Chargers. I love the body style. I like the way the tail lights, it rings around, you know, I like that. And I've done a few more mods since the last time that I threw a video. So here in a minute, I'm finna run, wash the car, spray it off real quick, and I got a couple of errands to run, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and I'm gonna give you a walk around of the car. I'm gonna show you the new things that I've got done to the car. People who know me, they already know my Instagram, which is 392_Rollin_ ROLLIN_. So check me out on Instagram if you want to see some other content or pictures and stuff that I got of the car. But people who know me, they already know the upgrades that I got to the car. So, but I'm gonna show you guys, those that's out there in YouTube land, I'm gonna show you guys some of the upgrades I got. I'm gonna do a walk around, I'm gonna explain some stuff I did, and then I'm gonna show you the car, and then that's it. I'm gonna come with another video of 5 things that I like about the car. You know, even though it's more than 5 things that I like, but I'm just gonna sum up to the 5 most important things that I do like about the car, and I'm gonna shoot another video to you guys. One upgrade you might have seen my last video, I did some exhaust upgrades. I got some bigger tips. I got some 5-inch tips. I had 4-inch tips on there before, now I got 5-inch tips, so you might have seen on my last video. But besides that, I did do some other stuff to the car. So tune in, check me out, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. 392 Rollin'. Hit the like button. If you got any requests or any ideas, shoot them down below in the comments, and I'll be more than likely to come with a video with that content. And I appreciate you guys checking in with me. I appreciate you guys subscribing. The subscribers I got, I appreciate you guys. And like I say, I'm just an average guy, working guy. You know, I used to play football overseas, so I did accomplish a real big defeat in my life. You know, I was doing something very big at one point in time, and then I got hurt. I hurt my knee, got my knee operated on. I hurt my patella tendon. I ripped it in half, my upper lower lateral muscle. So, you know, but I'm not the one to sit and say, well, hey, I'm retired. I'm still out here doing stuff. I got me a full-time job just to stay active and stay productive. And I live out here in Florida. I've been out here in Florida for 3 years. It'll be 3 years in September. And I'm just loving life, you know what I'm saying? Living my life out here. I got some guys that I met. Fat Cat, shout out to you. Garage Ribbon, shout out to you. Modern Day Muscle, shout out to you. WDJE, I think. I'm not sure if that's correct. Shout out to you. You know, and there's a lot of other guys I met. And I'm located in Fort Myers, but all the guys that I hang with and roll with, it stays in Tampa. So shout out to Tampa. Shout out to all the guys out there that I know. You know, and stay tuned, and I will show you a quick run around of some of the upgrades that I did to the car, and that'll be it. Subscribe, hit the like button. My IG is 392_rolling_. Hit up my IG to see some additional pictures and content on there as well. And appreciate you guys again. Got more videos coming. I'm gonna do a burnout video. My burnout at the end of my intro is when my hood was white. I got my, you know, as you know, my hood is black now. I got satin black wrap on it. So I'm gonna do like some burnouts, and I got some future burnout videos. I got some donut videos. I'm gonna do some clowning. I'm gonna do some big dog clowning, and I'm gonna bring it all to you guys. And I appreciate you again. Shout out to the muffler company, Tiger Muffler out there in Fort Myers that did my exhaust, and Harbor Freight Muffler that did my full exhaust, my cats and all that stuff back. So peace, love, and hair grease. Stay safe. Practice social distancing since we still got the COVID-19 going on. Be safe out there. Love one another. Trust God. Know that God's going to work it out for you. Peace. See you later. Have a good day.